Season 62, War number 3. Today we've matched up against XK9, and the bans are Ghost Rider, Carolina Dean, Kushala, M.O.D.O.K, and Onslaught. And my team today is going to be Vox, Bastion, and Lumatrix. And I'm starting today on path 9, Node 9, with Lumatrix versus High Evolutionary. And we have a 9-fight war today. All these fights are pretty interesting. I'm glad I get to show you them, but at the same time, dude, I'm getting so bored of using like the same 5 champs for like the past 2 seasons. I feel like this has been one of those seasons where I'm just doing the exact same thing and I'm just getting really bored. And I plan wars. It's just usually like I need to be doing this for us to have like a really good chance of winning the war and stuff. So it's just annoying, but at the same time, we get to watch more of Luma being just completely busted, which is always fun. He resisted my heavy there, but didn't punish at least. And then I can go ahead and reset here. I accidentally let go of my heavy. That was really stupid, but we only lost a little bit of health there, and then I can just kill him right here, basically. And then wait for him to dash in, or I dash in myself, actually. And then follow up with an unblockable special 1. And we're not even done yet because we have a relic. Like, oh my gosh, this champion is so dumb. He's so freaking busted, dude. Anyway, now we're gonna go fight Lumatrix. This is Hazard Shift Shock Poison. I probably could have used Bastion for this, but we're using Vox instead. Vox counters the miss, Bastion counters the evade, but Bastion counters all of Hazard Shift, whereas Vox only counters the poison. Anyway, I don't know why it took me so long to figure out what it was, but like I think Vox is better here because he's very much more often going to be making you miss than having you deal with his evade. So like I think having a miss counter is just more important than having an evade counter against Luma, even though it's really nice if you can do both. So I just felt like it would be better off using Vox for this one, and I'd say seems like a pretty fair assumption. The special 2 kills him there. We only lost 6% health, and everything went pretty fine. Now we're going to use Vox again for this Yelena on node 20. I've done this fight a few times before, and yeah, it's pretty nice. The champs you really use for this fight are either like heal reversals or Vox, quite frankly. And yeah, Vox is just very good for it because just the sheer amount of damage that you're gonna have when you get like 45 degens up, and then you add Despair on top of that, and it's just like she'll go from like 100 to 0 in 1 degen cycle, and then she's only getting 15% regen rate because of the recovery. So like the vitalities are going to increase the potency of her regen, of course, but not the rate. So it's still going to be heavily reduced, and then we'll just have enough damage to finish her off. So I'm going to go ahead and trigger the degens back into intensifies there, making sure to not let her cross the 50% threshold with my basic attack, because that would put her into Elim, and I would not be in good shape if she was in Elim. So there I have 50 degens though, and it's just like she's healing 2k a tick, but I'm also dealing 30k a tick. So at the end of the day, it didn't really mean anything. So yeah, now we're gonna go fight this Cassandra. I got an Odin pre-fight from a teammate, and I'd say you kind of really need one for this. Maybe not need, but it's very good to have, because Bastion can't fail the EMP mod shocks because he can only fail debuffs that are tied to a hit, and the EMP mod shocks are from on activation of a special, so it's different. He can't fail them. Learns that the hard way fighting Spider Omen on this node a couple seasons ago. But yeah, now it's just like, okay, we get an Odin there, and then it's all pretty chill. So yeah, we go ahead and drop the special 2 there. I don't remember if I had tech powerbacks on, I just didn't look there. She does inflict a couple narrows on me, but I'm not too fussed about it. especially once her special attack is over. They just don't hit that hard with the Daunted's not kicking in. So then I'm going to go for a heavy attack here, and then I get my special one off right before my infection's about to end. And then I think I'm just going to try to get her with a relic, but she dashes back. Messed up a little bit, but it's fine. And then just one combo is going to finish her off, or right into a special one. So yeah, pretty simple fight. And then we'll move on to the minis now, starting with what's first. Okay, Shocker on 38. Yeah, this is a Lumatrix fight. The reason this is a Lumatrix fight is because Lumatrix doesn't need any debuffs to make his kit work. He also can get his openings without needing to parry, so it makes him good for Shocker because 1, limber, and 2, he goes unblockable sometimes, and I don't know, it's just, there's a lot of reasons that Lumatrix is good for a debuff immune Shocker. And one of the big ones is just how much damage he does, as you're gonna eventually see. Oh yeah, the easy knockdown from just making him miss is also very, very strong. In case you didn't know, Lumatrix is kind of a broken champ. So I'm going to try to remove the charges here by intercepting him while he has the unblockable. I get it. I'm also trying to make sure I only counter his special ones if I'm up close to him, because you need to be close and personal with Shocker to be able to actually be able to counter them without the risk of getting parried. But Lumatrix, with his endurance, getting parried isn't always that bad. You can oftentimes recover fast enough before it's an issue. Anyway, special ones dropped and he's gone. So, yeah, just the whole get to 3 bars of power and everything's dead thing with Lumatrix is pretty busted. And now we're going to do it again against this M.O.D.O.K. This is Mixmaster M.O.D.O.K, and it's pretty simple, because we go to 3 bars of power and then we win. I'm going to go ahead and use a heavy there just to make sure I don't have a cooldown on my invisibility, and then I'll go ahead and do that. He's stun immune while invisible, because of course he is, and that means I can just get parried and it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Do I trigger Mixmaster in this fight? I think I actually do trigger it on accident later on. The Mixmaster, if I do heavy into heavy, if like I have that passive stun that Lumatrix has, then it doesn't matter, obviously. Anyway, we're almost at 3 bars, and then I keep getting hit by a special one. I had the invul up. I don't remember why I was running an invul to begin with. Maybe it was for the Shocker, but it definitely saved me a little health there, so not complaining. And then another special one. And then what do you think's gonna happen next? Yeah, we're gonna drop a relic, and then the relic kills him. So, yeah, there goes M.O.D.O.K. And then we're gonna move on to Boss Island, and we're gonna start against Nico. I don't remember if I'm calling this video like I almost died at Nico twice. That might be what I'm calling this one. But yeah, I almost died to Nico twice in one season already. I'm not going to die to this fight, but oh my gosh, I'm garbage at fighting Nico for some reason. We're using Bastion, which in theory is extremely easy at fighting Nico because you have poison resistance, and that's kind of it. Also your tactics, so you don't need to worry about fight or flight on this node. For some reason, I'm just garbage, and I can't fight her. She drops a special one on my block, that's really cool. Then I eat the special one, that's really cool. And then I'm dropping a special one without my infection on, that's really cool. It's just like so many things went wrong in this fight, man, I swear. And I just kept getting my health lower, and it kept getting lower and kept getting lower, and now I'm at 30% and she's at 62, and I'm like, oh, this is so bad. And I did this fight before a couple seasons ago. The big difference is I'm not running recoils in this fight, which I probably should have done, but I didn't, because I just didn't, I guess. I don't really know. And if I did run recoils, I'd have probably had a lot more health, or she'd have died a lot faster. Both of them would apply. But for now, I'm just trying to kill her, and hopefully the special one does it. It does. I'm at 25% health left. That's really cool. But yeah, she's dead, and maybe I should just like not fight Nico for the rest of the season, man. I probably will fight Nico next war or something. Actually, I just planned next war. Am I fighting Nico? I'm pretty sure I'm not. I don't remember. What am I taking? Oh yeah, I remember what I'm taking now. I don't remember if I'm fighting Nico, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Anyway, we're fighting Sentinel with Vox on node 49. You use a PS1, and then you drop the special one, and then you place degens, and then you don't consume them back because you want polka dot power to be fueling you the whole fight. And it's pretty simple, because it's Vox versus Sentinel. There's very little that can go wrong, because Vox is just very, very good. So anyway, I'm going to dex the special one here, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my next special one, probably after baiting his once more, get a few more dex buffs to mean a few more corrupted buffs, and then yeah, that's exactly what I do. Now place 24 degens, and that's all I'm gonna need to kill this guy. Every time he triggers the unstoppable per degen cycle, we'll get that pause, which is really nice. And then, as you know, Vox's degens hit very hard, and now Sentinel's just dead. Okay, last fight of the war. We're taking a Lumatrix. Nope, we're using Lumatrix to fight a Gene boss. I've done this in the off season before. Now we're doing it in season. Crazy work. Anyway, great start, by the way. As you're gonna see right here, I'm going to get not get parried. I'm gonna run into her light attack, and immediately I'm at 45% health, and we're 5 seconds into the fight. So now, yeah, half my health is gone, and I just have to not die. Anyway, I need to get some of Lumatrix's big endurances, but I'm just not doing that yet. Hopefully I start doing that soon, because that would be something that would be advised. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop another special one again in a moment when I get to 3 bars. Anyway, I have to just lock in with the inverted controls on me. Luckily, I'm fairly good at inverted controls, and I don't believe I'd mess up an inverted controls moment in this fight. So yeah, her shield's gone, and I dropped my special 2. We have enough endurance now to where there's just no exhaustion anymore, which is awesome. I do have high evo cross fights on me, which are definitely reducing my damage, annoyingly so, but it's okay. I can deal with it. And then, am I going to let all my cunning fall off? Yeah, I think I'm going to let all my cunning fall off. No, I actually saved them. Wow. Alright, look at that. Anyway, the exhaustions don't last very long. If I do the tactic knockdowns more, then I'd have them on me a lot less. I'm just not knocking down at the moment. I'm building back to 3 bars again to get my damage cycle going. I made a mistake my first damage cycle, just not being invisible that much. I definitely should have been invisible a lot more to like pause all my stuff. But yeah. Anyway, invisibility's gone here. I'm gonna go ahead and of course get it back, and then special 1, boom, and then special 2. Her shield is gone. I'm inverted, but that's fine. Immediately just start dashing back, and I'm chilling. I go ahead and get my invisible back, and then we go ahead and hit her with the relic here. I'm gonna push her to 2 bars, so just get ready for that special 2. And then I noticed that it's not inverted, so I can just dex it normally. Take a little bit on the block too, because there's no harm in blocking Gene specials other than just block damage, of course. And the Gene boss goes down in 2 minutes and 20 seconds, which is not bad at all. We did lose this war. XK9 played very well. We didn't play our best. But yeah, that's War 3. We're still starting off in Masters right now, which is pretty cool. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.